Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. In the interest of your safety and enjoyment of today's events, please listen to the following message. According to New York State law, there is no smoking in the event center. For your safety, please note that fire exits are clearly marked by exit signs. Kindly take a moment to identify the location of the fire exit nearest you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, an alarm will sound and you should calmly and safely exit the building at that time. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. In the interest of your safety and enjoyment of today's events, please listen to the following message. According to New York State law, there is no smoking in the event center. For your safety, please note that fire exits are clearly marked by exit signs. Kindly take a moment to identify the location of the fire exit nearest you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, an alarm will sound and you should calmly and safely exit the building at that time. Thank you.
Scouting. Irish set. By the center. Quick. Ha.
I'm Grand Marshal Jonathan Karp, and I'd like to call to order the commencement of the School of Management of the State University of New York at Binghamton. Everyone, please rise as you are able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. We welcome you to join vocalist Kelsey Watts in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Would everyone please be seated?
Coming in hot, Drew. Woo! SOM 2019, you did it! Not that I'm excited that this is the 9th ceremony and we're finally done, but I am excited. Oh yeah, who am I? As president of Binghamton University, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the School of Management commencement ceremony. This is a special ceremony as we bring together our baccalaureate candidates as well as their families and friends. Before we proceed with our ceremony, I would like to welcome members of the Binghamton University Council who are joining us today. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Catherine Grant Madigan, Chair, Linda Beamer, Harry Bitker, and Maureen Wilson. Thank you for being here. I would also like to introduce our other special guests who sit on stage this afternoon. They will stand as I call their names, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Donald Neiman, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Lisa Abbott, Alumni Association President. Upinder Dhillon, Dean, School of Management. Sophia Heiken, Student Speaker. Courtney Ignari, Chair, Vice Chair, Professional Staff Senate. Jonathan Karp, Grand Marshal, Professor, Judaic Studies, and Chair of the Faculty Senate. John Cook, Vice President for Advancement. Michael McGough, Senior Vice Provost and Chief Financial Officer. Pamela Mission, Platform Party Marshal. Professor of Public Administration. Brian Rose, Vice President for Student Affairs. Oktai Shakerji Soy, Director for Global Partnerships. Nicole Serju Johnson, Chief Diversity Officer. Howard Unger, Honorary Degree Recipient. Please join me in applauding these special guests. Let me also recognize all of the esteemed faculty members who have mentored and guided our graduates. Your efforts have been crucial to the intellectual growth and achievements we celebrate today. Will all faculty on the stage and in the audience please rise as you're able? Please join me as we applaud their support of and dedication to the success of our students. I would also like to thank the Binghamton University Wind Symphony, our vocalist, and the Broome County Celtic Pipes and Drums for their participation in today's ceremony. Today, Binghamton University is proud to recognize the scholarly achievements of our graduates. So let me begin by extending a welcome to them and congratulations for a job well done. I also want to extend a special welcome to all the family, parents, friends who are here today to share in the joy of watching a loved one reach a rare milestone. Your support and your involvement have sustained our students, ensuring that the occasional challenges of writer's block or disappointing test results were never too difficult to overcome. As recipients of a university degree, you are acknowledged to have a level of expertise that will allow you to advance or commence in your chosen profession and add to the quality of life we lead as global citizens. This is a culmination of a long and challenging journey, a journey filled with the excitement of exploration and discovery, the guidance of faculty mentors, and the friendship of colleagues and peers. In today's society, we constantly hear that we are told to find our passion, or perhaps you've heard it said, love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. How many of you have been told this and wondered how? Where will I find my passion? Will it drop from the sky like a thunderbolt and suddenly I'll find my life's mission? What I've discovered, and I hope you have too, is that developing a passion involves hard work. You must deeply engage yourself in a subject, learning its inner workings. The pursuit of passion is, in many ways, a hunt, where there are clues and tracks to follow, where patience in the field is rewarded, and the trophy can be elusive. There must be investment of time, of intelligence, of questioning and seeking answers in order to foster a passion. It is an exercise in personal development that has a positive impact on those around you. A mindset that embraces growth and learning is one that brings passion to all its endeavors. So I hope that Binghamton has given you the tools to find your passion. Please take what you've learned at Binghamton and continue your pursuit of knowledge, and let Binghamton inform you for all your future years. We live in a world of great promise, of new technologies that can harness the sun's power, of medicines and treatments that can cure terrible diseases, and systems that can harness the power of big data to monitor and respond to cataclysmic weather conditions. At the same time, there are challenges ahead, perhaps most pressing: a world turning warmer, populations on the move, diseases spreading across continents, leaving political, cultural, and social turmoil in their wake. Challenges like these will require the work and imagination of people in wide ranges of fields and disciplines working across international boundaries. People with skills and expertise, and most of all, a passion for solving challenging puzzles. People just like you. I look forward to learning of your many future successes, and I hope that you remain steadfast members of the Binghamton University community. Congratulations to all of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Provost Donald Neiman.
Good afternoon. Great. They got it. How about you? Good afternoon. Great. This is truly a time to celebrate. You have made it. Congratulations. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to commencement and to be among the first to congratulate you, members of the School of Management class of 2019. Congratulations, another round of applause for yourselves. You are a remarkable group of students. At the time you applied to Binghamton, you demonstrated that you had the academic ability to succeed at one of the best universities in the United States. And since you arrived on our campus, whether as a freshman or a transfer student, you've not only shown that you're very bright, you've demonstrated that you're hardworking, intellectually curious, and eager to make the most of what this great university has to offer. You've also shown that you have a great sense of humor, like to have fun, and care about serving others. You embody the balance that makes Binghamton such a wonderful place to work and to study. It has been a pleasure to have you as our students. Congratulations on your many accomplishments. Congratulations to you. Congratulations are also in order for one of your faculty members. This spring, Subimal Chatterjee was appointed SUNY Distinguished Teaching Professor. Distinguished faculty ranks are the highest honor SUNY confers on its faculty. Chat, I'd like to ask you to stand, and I'd like to ask everyone to give a round of applause for this amazing accomplishment. And now it's my pleasure to introduce another amazing person, your Dean, Upinder Dhillon, Dean of the School of Management.
Class of 2019, congratulations. Go SOM! Commencement is a time of celebration. Today, we celebrate your success and your many contributions to the school. This year is also special as we kick off celebrations for the 50th anniversary of the School of Management. Because of your achievements and those of our alumni and faculty, the School of Management is recognized among the elite business schools in the nation. In our quest to be the premier public business school, we continue to foster new initiatives and approaches to learning. Some of these include the Innovation Scholars, experiential learning opportunities such as the cybersecurity program, and the Zion Equity Research externship. The Innovation Scholars program prepares students for the digital economy of the future. Students from diverse disciplines from across the university work in teams to solve some of the big challenges in society. The goal is to develop an ability to solve large unstructured problems and develop fail-fast and build-right approaches. The most successful innovators have learned to reinvent products and services that influence our lives. Our student teams continue to have significant success in national and regional competitions. Binghamton placed first among 250 teams in the Bloomberg Trading Competition. Another team placed second in the Eli Lilly-sponsored UB Undergrad Case Competition in Consulting. A team from Supply Chain placed in the regional finals of the Apex competition. For the past several years, students from Binghamton have been rated among the best in investment banking internship programs. This is due to the tremendous job our Finance Society does in preparing students for this competitive process. Freshmen and sophomores work as junior analysts, managing a $350,000 portfolio for the Binghamton Equities Fund. Freshmen also compete annually in the M&A and stock pitch competitions. Our faculty continue to publish innovative research in elite journals, compete for grant funding, and transform the classroom into a dynamic learning environment. This year, our faculty managed over $1 million in grants. In the last few months, we've had 3 research papers accepted in the Academy of Management Journal, the Accounting Review, and the Journal of Financial Economics. These are among the top journals where faculty from the best universities across the globe compete for publications. This productivity is one that any school our size would be envious of. This graduation ceremony celebrates your years of hard work and dedication to personal and professional growth. Your families have invested time, tolerance, and love for your education. In many cases, it is their sacrifice and hard work that have made it possible for you to complete your degree. Please, could we have a round of applause for the families? It is now time for you to give back to your family, community, profession, and alma mater. Finally, and you would expect this from an academic, never stop learning. Binghamton has taught you how to learn. As the 4th industrial revolution unfolds, significant disruptions are expected in labor markets. Innovations in artificial intelligence and machine learning are at the forefront of this disruption. The most successful individuals will be those that evaluate future trends and acquire new skills that will assist you to succeed in the new economy. We are extremely proud of your success and accomplishments. Your continued engagement and support will help us fulfill our vision of being the premier public business school. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Dillon. I'd now like to introduce Lisa Abbott, President of the Alumni Association.
Let me add my congratulations to the long line of people who want to congratulate you, graduates of 2019. Congratulations. This is your time to shine, to celebrate, and to reflect on what the last 4 years of toil, laughter, and relationships have brought to your life and to your future. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So we have high expectations. Let me be the first to welcome you to your Binghamton University Alumni Association. Your entry into this auspicious fellowship is automatic and immediate, and it's free. This will be the best deal you hear about all day. You are joining more than 137,000 Binghamton University graduates in more than 100 countries. Welcome to the club. Let me highlight some important benefits of membership. The family you have built here on campus will grow exponentially if you take advantage of staying connected. You may worry about losing touch. Fear not. Our job is to create opportunities to keep you together. The fun does not end when you leave campus today, nor does the learning. We have chapters and affiliations all over the country and the world, and we host and sponsor countless events, from social gatherings to educational discussions to networking events. No telling whom you might meet if you step out of your comfort zone and participate. For many of us, the act of giving back to our communities is deeply fulfilling, and you will have the chance to lead and participate in the Alumni Global Day of Service every spring. You can help recruit students, plan events, and speak to students in the classes of which you are the very graduates. Your Alumni Association is here for you, to help you with this transition and to guide you along life's journey. We invite you to update your contact information, follow the University and Alumni Association on all things social media. You know them better than I. And in the words of George Bernard Shaw, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. Imagine all you can do as graduates. Go forth, change the world, create the next version of yourself, a proud alumni of Binghamton University. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lisa. Honorary degrees recognize individuals who, by their outstanding service to the university, the state, the country, and humanity, exemplify the mission and purposes of Binghamton University. Their lives and achievements stand as inspiration to us all. I am pleased to announce that this afternoon we will confer one of 3 honorary degrees conferred this weekend. Provost Neiman, will you please escort our honorary degree recipient, Howard Unger, to the podium. Provost Neiman, please read the citation.
State University of New York, Howard D. Unger. As a distinguished alumnus, an innovative leader in capital investment, and a humanitarian dedicated to the power of memory and remembrance to advance human understanding and world peace, you help to build and shape a better society. You serve as a leader of the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in its powerful mission to promote the dignity of every person and to prevent the hateful scourge of genocide by educating citizens of a global community. Your founding of Sawmill Capital and your earlier fundamental work with Chase Manhattan set new standards for equities and investment management. Your contributions to Binghamton University campus life have impacted students through the curriculum in Judaic Studies, through the Innovation Lab in the School of Management, and through scholarships and capital campaign leadership, all in the interest of new ideas generated through opportunities in education. For all of these accomplishments, as well as those yet to come, the State University of New York is proud to present you with the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State University Board of Trustees, with the faculty of the State University of New York concurring, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. In token thereof, I hand you a diploma and vest you with a hood appropriate to your degree. Thank you, Howard. Now, let's see if we can get this on. And then, let me take a look to make sure it's straight in the front. Yeah, there you go. Great. Thank you.
President Stanger, Provost Neiman, thank you so much for that kind introduction, for the honor of this degree, and for the opportunity to share this special day with this remarkable class. Congratulations to each of you for choosing Binghamton University, for graduating, and for what I hope will be a lifetime of ongoing engagement here. This institution is home to me. It empowered me to achieve whatever success I have, and more important, it enabled me to become who I am. I learned so much on this campus. I learned that business is about what's right, not just what works. I learned that the profit motive can accomplish enormous things, but not everything. I learned never to forget that while some people are fighting to get ahead, others are struggling to get by. I'd like to tell you I learned so much here that I struck out from this place and succeeded on my first day. But the truth is, there are some lessons you can only learn in the boardroom, not the classroom, in an office cubicle, not the library carrel. If you were students like I was, you have probably already sold your textbooks back to the campus store, filed your notes away somewhere you'll never find them, and put your last business school lecture in the rearview mirror. I get it. I wasn't what you'd call one of the university's leading scholars. Let's just say there's a reason they're giving me an honorary doctorate. But you have all earned your degrees. To those of you who thought you were finished listening to boring, droning, long-winded speakers, 2 words will suffice. I'm sorry. Because here comes the one thing you truly thought and probably earnestly hoped would never come: another lecture. Don't worry, this class will only be in session a few minutes. When you're standing between a class of accomplished graduates and their gleaming futures, brevity is the soul of courtesy and common sense. So here goes. The top 3 things they never taught me in the School of Management. Number 3, be Binghamton, be you, be proud. I've hired a lot of business school graduates. Some have sterling degrees from Ivied institutions, but that's not why I hired them, and that's certainly not why they fail or succeed. Give me a scrapper over a scholar any day. Let me give you an example. Early in my career, I wanted the bank I was working for to make what the investment committee thought was a risky loan to what I thought was a promising company. I had true conviction, and the head of our investment committee wanted to test to see how deep that conviction ran. He made me sign my resignation letter in advance in case it didn't work out. I signed my letter, he approved the loan, and thankfully the deal paid off for everyone. Now, this is the part of the speech where your parents and your families have started shifting uncomfortably in their seats, wondering if they supported you through business school only to hear some guy come along on the last day and advise reckless risks. But that's not what I'm doing. There's a fine line between stupid and scrappy, and recklessness defines it. I'm talking about the courage and the confidence to take controlled, responsible, thoughtful risks when everything is on the line. Like most of you, I learned to scrap because of where I'm from and who I am. Like many of you, I'm a first-generation college student. My father was a Holocaust survivor. My mother was a Bronx girl who taught herself to be a bookkeeper. We weren't poor, but we sure couldn't afford every college on the market either. So I went to school here because this is what we could afford. And I would be a very different business person, maybe successful, maybe not, had I come from a different place. I've been told many times in my career that I have street smarts, and if you attend Binghamton, so do you. Don't forget that. You know things your competitors never will. You know what it means to earn what you get, to fight for every inch, to stand by your friends, and to help others up the ladder. Your instincts were shaped by circumstance and sharpened by schooling. That's why I'm guessing you'll be amenable to lesson number 2. You're entitled to the value you create. No less, but no more either. Just now, the labor market is tight, and that means vistas of opportunity will open before many of you. Enjoy that, but don't confuse it with lifelong entitlement. Entitlement will get you through the boom times. You can hop jobs and call shots and make demands. But there's an iron law in business. The bust always comes, and during the boom, people always say, "it never will." We are in one of the longest post-recession expansions in U.S. history, but at some point, things will tighten. And it's a reputation for the simple values you learn at a place like Binghamton, values like loyalty, integrity, generosity, that will get you through the tougher days. And that brings me to lesson number 1. Profits follow purpose. I don't want to be misunderstood. There's nothing wrong with profits. I've made more profits than I thought I ever would, and I'd like to think some good has come from what I've earned. So I'm not going to bore you with bromides about making a difference and giving back. You know that already because you're Binghamton Bearcats. What I mean is this: the most profitable and most sustainable undertakings tend to be the most purposeful ones. That purpose does not have to be philanthropic. A good investment creates jobs that sustain communities. I hope everyone here makes a lot of money, and I know enough about the value of a Binghamton education to know many of you will. But I'll let you in on a secret. I can do this now because you already dropped 4 years of tuition on your degrees. Don't tell anyone I said it, but making money isn't all that hard. If all you care about is money, you'll probably make some money. And if all you care about is money, then you'll probably be miserable. The imperative is to link profits with purpose. That might mean donating some profits to good causes. Binghamton will be in touch, believe me. I might even be the one on the other end of the phone, so don't say you weren't warned. But a sense of purpose is just as important in how you make as in how you spend profits. Whether people reside above or below you on the financial food chain, treat them with dignity and respect, look them in the eye, and understand that power imparts responsibility. I'm not suggesting you give it all away. I'm suggesting you acquire and invest with purpose. Know who you are and what you believe, because that's what you carry in your hearts from this place. It's what I did. I said before I would be a different kind of business person had I learned management somewhere else. That's true, but it's not the point. I'd be a different kind of person, period. You're heading into careers of great promise, and I hope lives of great meaning. Be authentic, be decent, and be purposeful. That's it. 3 lessons, no exam, and now the 2 words you're most eager to hear: class dismissed. Congratulations to every one of you, and thank you.
Thank you, Harvard, for your insightful remarks. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Sophia Hyken. Sophia inspires all of us with a tremendous work ethic and strong commitment. Her zest for life and passion is infectious. Last year, as an intern at Ernst & Young, she was selected for the Global Student Experience Program and spent a month in Australia. At Binghamton, she has distinguished herself as president of the Management Consulting Group and a tour guide. Sophia is committed to helping others and finds mentoring one of her most rewarding activities. She has served as a resident assistant in the Dickinson community. She has accepted a full-time position in the technology risk advisory practice at Ernst & Young. Please join me in welcoming Sophia.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2019. I am honored and humbled to be chosen as your commencement speaker. As I reflected on my 4 years at Binghamton University, I thought about what meant most to me and how I got to where I am today. I thought back to how, when I was growing up, my mom would constantly tell me, it is always better to do something rather than living with the regret of potentially missing out on a great opportunity. I grew up with the idea that as long as you try something, you can decide whether or not it's worth it. It is ultimately your choice and your future. Flash back to about 4 years ago when we were all choosing which college to attend. Let me paint you a picture. It's January, and in the midst of a classic Binghamton winter, with below freezing temperatures, snow on the ground, and a gust of wind every once in a while. A perfect day for a campus tour. It was so cold that day that when it was time to head home, my mother's car didn't start for about 2 minutes. This is the university that we all love. Fast forward to March 26, 2015, and yes, I did go back through my emails to check the date. I signed up for an event with some alumni to learn about the opportunities that are offered at Binghamton. It was an EY-hosted event, and as I was grabbing some water before the beginning of the presentation, I was talking to someone who I assumed was currently working at the company. It came as a shock to me when I later realized I was talking to Dean Dillon for about 5 minutes, probably making a fool of myself. Thank God I was already accepted to the School of Management at that point in time. That evening, I listened intently to the presentations, and by the time I got home, I went into my living room and I said, and this is an exact quote, "Mom and Dad, I'm going to Binghamton. Of course, at first, my mom tried to convince me to choose another school, an in-state college somewhere in New Jersey. However, I had decided for many reasons that I would be going to Binghamton. And I remember saying, I will regret it if I don't go to Binghamton, and I will play the what-if game forever. I knew then, and I know now, that it was the best decision of my life. Looking back at my 4 years at Binghamton, I worked hard, like many of my fellow students in the School of Management, to persevere. Remember all the late nights studying, the hard semesters overloading on work and classes, the extracurricular activities to gain experience and professional skills? Every time I considered picking up a new activity, I asked myself the what-if question. I would never know if I didn't try, and once I tried, I worked persistently to make sure that I would put my best foot forward and give it my all. I have achieved a lot in my years at Binghamton, such as being the first female president of the Management Consulting Group and being an RA in Dickinson community. One of my proudest moments was when I was chosen to be part of the Global Student Experience Program and to spend a month in Australia as part of my internship at EY, later accepting a full-time offer with the firm. Everything comes full circle. I wouldn't have succeeded if I hadn't tried and tried harder. So, to all my fellow graduates, while providing words of wisdom would be kind of ironic since we are relatively in the same boat, I want you to reflect back on your opportunities, on your regrets, on your what-if moments, and think about how you wouldn't be the same person sitting in your chair if you hadn't taken the chances when they came. SOM students are known for not only thinking about those what-if moments, but being able to seize them and then work tirelessly until they succeed. As Binghamton students, we are known to ask, what's next? It takes persistence and perseverance to go from what if to what's next. It's a long journey. You put in extensive hours and late nights. It's studying at Bartle late at night, cramming for exams. It's taking on that extra activity knowing that your Google Calendar does not have any more space, but the opportunity is too great to pass up, and you will find the time. Being persistent is not giving up in the face of adversity, and knowing that you can and will do everything in your power to succeed, even when you feel like the world is against you. So the question for us now is, what is next? For some, it's entering the workforce. For others, it may be starting a graduate program and receiving a higher education, or finally doing what you have on your bucket list. Regardless of what our paths might be, the persistence that we have in college should never fade. Our stories are only just beginning. We still have so much experience to gain, so many more memories to create, so many more nights of staying up and working on that new assignment or new project. Every day we will face the what-if question, and Binghamton has taught us that it is better to do something rather than risk missing out on a great opportunity. To the graduating class of 2019, I will leave you with these words. As you start on your journey, never let your ambitions and goals fade. Never fall complacent. Never stop believing in yourself. And trust your gut instinct when you think of that what-if question. Your future awaits, and it is your choice to make it memorable. Persevere and change your what-if to what's next. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. At this time, we will recognize the accomplishments of our baccalaureate degree candidates. Dean Dillon, please come forward for the presentation of our baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Management.
Before we recognize the accomplishments of our baccalaureate degree candidates, we'll first recognize students who achieved Latin honors. Latin honors are based on a student's cumulative grade point average. We recognize 3 levels of achievement: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. The names of candidates for these honors appear in the commencement program. We will not announce each by name, but we shall recognize students attending today by having them stand in place. Candidates graduating cum laude, please rise. You may be seated. Candidates graduating magna cum laude, please rise. You may be seated. Candidates graduating summa cum laude, please rise. You may be seated. My congratulations to all of you on your outstanding academic achievements. President Stenger, as Dean of the School of Management, I'm pleased to present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their baccalaureate degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty.
Student Marshal John Shaughnessy and School Marshal George Babinski, please lead the first group of candidates to the platform so that all may receive recognition for their academic achievement.
John Matthew Shaughnessy. Matthew R. Tukroff. Ryan Matthew Preston. Jonathan Heller. Sam Ismaili. Matthew Unterberg. Alan Krivorutsky. Robert Hamilton Brown. Arturo Santiago Eselta. Jacob A. Rosenzweig. Jared Bennett Hirsch. Eric J. Pauley. Evan Matthew Cole. Tamir Parnes. David Rakamim Nickman. Lauren Nicole Capelli. Samantha J. Stein. Robert Matthew Mendelson. Madison Lowe. Michael Joseph Cesano. Alexandra Grace Lambrosa. Sam Faustino Tobaya. Daniel Nidri Mosier. Tyler G. Wigman. Matthew Sinamo. Matthew John Martini. Brian R. Gellner. Dominic J. Renna. Anthony J. Renna. Christian Edward Echeverria. Krish M. Mirchandani. Jenna Rachel Kaminsky. Haley Preston. Bradley S. Matican. Jessica Catherine Tensenop. Kayla H. Jimenez. Anshul Dinger. Jeffrey Michael Horowitz. Keenan Kenpolit. Jesse Lewis Fox. Joshua Levine. Jonathan Stevens. Michael Christopher Lisa. John Francis Gallagher. Ezra Solomon. Fran Pons. Tyler James Germanco. Bradley M. Lowy. Andrew David Scalia. Justin Case Roth. Connor R. Fogler. Garrett Daniel Holmes. Matthew Bardavid. Milen Mastorovich. Stephanie Meja. Stephanie L. Ye. Marcus Chun Lam. Marvin Abel Maldonado. Jameson Latko. Raymond Savino Archieri. Michael Eddie Pietro. Nolan Richardson Thenor Kwame. Matthew David Burrows. Brooke K. Munson. Elise Burke. Samuel Connor O'Malley. Ariella Frankel. Tori D. Tachico. Emily Sokolson. Nicole Danielle Williams. Nikki Summer Dworkis. Terrence Tam. Stephen Vincent Kopicki. Joel John Uralil. Ryan G. Ziegler. Joseph Edward Mullen. Robert Miles Weissman. Alexander Kearns. Matthew Paul Ponger. Paul Vincent Triana. Francesca Elena Cosa. Annette N. Rubin. Olivia Lourdes Oramas. Jenna Marie Musto. Betty Leong. Cassandra Hia. Rachel Mann. Catherine Rose Ryan. Sabrina H. Simonoff. Stephen D. Davidson. Alan Shu. Evan Picciano. Adam J. Rosengrant. Samuel Ian Markowitz. Robert H. Siegelbaum. David H. Weinstein. Daves Javierto Alcana. Jeremy Aaron Solomon. Francesca P. Rosenschmidt. Linda Sabak. Rachel L. Blum. Bailey Wilson Choi. Amy Christine Lee. Michelle Wong. Rima P. Doshi. Caitlin Marie Slater. Stephanie Rosaner. Victoria J. Bertolini. Franco Robert Busciarelli. Dario Salvatore Leda. Daniel Elias Guzman. Jessica Lee Hickey. Aaron Isaac Fruchter. Stephanie S. Schatz. Jonathan David Besherim. Kobe Soliman. Neil F. Shaw. Michael Lawrence Marone. Zachary Daniel Weinberg. Eric Dean Sebshun. Adam S. Woda. Robert Gennaro Castriota. Michelle Thuy Nguyen Dao. Kevin Yongming Wong. Chase A. Berkowitz. Kevin Scott Kawakami. Nasib Nisam Ali. Ariana Longkar. Daisy Joanna DeMasi. Daniel Casey. Matthew Robert Allen. Carmi N. Thomas. Neil Patrick D. Flores. Chris Farrakhan Israel Capio. Daniel Jason Chalon. Christopher Nkoke. Mitchell J. Halpern. Sarah Lily Schoenfeld. Christina Grace Keefe. Matthew Jones. Jordan Moody. Daniel Levine. Benjamin Scott Levy. Emily C. Bodnar. Brian Lee. Stephanie Hall. Hyun Jae Yu. Jaeho Kang. Yin Ying Lee. Chen Yin Lin. Xiao Chan Shu. David G. Wong. Kevin Diaz. Kyle Marcano. Grant Aaron Rubin. Christopher Robert Lockwood. Nicholas James Buscemi. Samuel T. Chi. Jennifer Lynn Wadner. Jamie M. Imbinder. Samantha R. Fischler. Sarah Nicole Macro. Michelle R. Furman. Ryan M. Powderly Gross. Brian Samuel Kenigsberg. Zachary Cook. Joseph Ianello. Zachary Mallow. Jonathan R. Goncher. Zachary Shear. Bradley Perlzweig. Zachary S. Franco. Daniel Michael Zaratsky. Ehan Naik. Whitney Sun. Jessica Zhao. Jason Zheng. Jessica Emily Yu. Linda Huang. Andy Cheng. Kelly Shaolin Cheng. Sherry Young. Sanjay Kushalani. Ebenezer. Bryce J. Lawson. Rebecca Rose Walken. Ashley Janis. Jeffrey A. Bile. Karen Shen. Jason K. Kim. Sophia Haken. Julia Feist. Daniel R. Smith. Bin Hui Kai. Manglin Xu. Xi Han Li. Kiki Kong. Gina F. M. Bon Poncherion. Cecilia Becker. Valen Locke. Kira E. McAdams. Melanie M. Ferinango. Okay. Hadar Yafa Levy. Isabel Sahati. Benjamin Jaspin. Ariel Turk. Shayna Mia Langer. Caleb Jiang. Victor Emilovich Gaitor. Snethith Abraham. Jackie Wu. Avinash S. Prasad. Christian L. Beitzel. I don't know you, so I'm going to have the card. Anthony Pradhan Mubiala. Christopher Heyer. Patrick Joseph Curran. Justina Liao. Mahir Samad. Alexander Stephen Ritter. Brendan Thomas Fu. Kyle Alcides Reefer. Nyoka Shucha Vassal. Devin Taylor Jackson. Hannah Sanders. Robert P. Kramer. Joshua Ethan Lempert.
Yeah, Josh.
Damian Pizans. Sarah R. Dashow. Jessica Hannah Visaki. David Sean Montag. Eric Craig Handelman. Andrew T. Carnavale. Nicholas Martin Evanosky. Kyle L. Harris. Jefferson David Kutsan-Tanu. Travis Joseph Kartika. Adams Demal. Corey Griffith. Stephen Leo Salvatore. Matthew Brian Jones. Maria Hannah de Astis. Brittany Rose Wilson. Amy Dana Gimple. Rebecca Nyer. Michelle Elizabeth Deck. Kylie D. Palmer. Ian Henry Ustanik. Aaron M. Toomey. Juan Cortez Jr. Chad W. Charette. Ashley Nicole Rotkamp. Daisha Marie Jones. Adanya C. Humphrey. Kayla Klein. Colleen Elizabeth Flynn. Kelly Melissa Burnett. Lindsay T. Petrovsky. Amy Teresa Orzel. Elijah Mark Mushala. Kyle Moran. Matthew Ryan Gadoris. Jonathan Emery Collins. Farshid Fazl. Michael Anthony Casale. Hannah Lily Zaif. Julie A. Vartidjian. Mark Thomas Paparo. David Corey Feldfogel. Ron Katz. Melissa Lee Wolf. Cameron Herbert Velinsky. Catherine Rose Sagara. Kevin Robert Darrell. Kenneth Michael Lloyd. Casey Hamilton Jones. William A. Crable III. Matt Leisha. Mark E. Hammerschmidt. Thomas Speno. Justin Michael Garzione. Kevin Patrick Moore. Rachel Dragoy. Christopher Louis Pasciuto. Xiaojing Wang. Melissa Bipet. Stephen Schiff. Donna R. Nazarian. Sinead McAuliffe. Bradley L. Goldman. Alexander M. May. Jordan E. Dundas. Ryan Morgan Havdallah. Nicholas William Maskuliak. Matthew James Ferrara. Madeline White. Aaron C. Scribner. Angela Catherine Bruzzi. Maria Matty Espin. Charles J. Yun Jr. Justin Scott Svitek. Connor P. Wright. Max Brandon Klein. Hatem Abdel Karim. Jacob Santino Friedman. Isabel Joy Beithel. Hui Lin Zhu. Matthew Ross Annexstein. Elizabeth M. Cuttle. Sarah Jean Tuttle. Lydia R. Westergaard. Jonathan Lavis. Victoria Ann. Natalia Carolina Hoyos. Samreen Mohammed. Samantha M. Palladino. Jessica Michelle Rubin. Brendan James Geen. Jessica O. Jung. Paige Yuanqing Chen. Colagero Sami Kutai. Dante Christopher Knox. Alicia Marie Arcidiacono. Madison Page Tassi. Gabriella Marie Huben. Olisa Mika Nwobi. Alexander Richard Burrer. Vivian Wu. Ronald Neville Watson. Megan Taylor Riley. Queena Cassandra Patricio. Jay Wong. Daniel J. Ribadeniera. Midun Thomas. Sammy Yamasaki. Nanami Tigiyanagi. Yutaka Owako. Jeffrey D. Ju. Jia Hui Wang. Joseph Cates. Stephen Becker. Valentine Boucher. Derek P. Nash. Daniel B. Skluth. Connor Barella. Benjamin Appleman. Jacob Ladislav Padva. Elizabeth Melissy Waldring. Cornelius Yong Ang Au. Hannah O. William J. Kim. Alice Kwang. Nicholas Antoon P. DeBear. Jai Yue Pang. Wenjing Shang. Sung Ki Min. Shirley Chen. Kride Pujara. Nicholas Anthony Rampersad. Nicole M. Wentz. Elizabeth Rose Levano. Hei Jin Yoon. Emily Hogan Roth. Amber Chowdhury. Aaron Scott Penzel. Christopher Joseph Dest. Junwo Park. Siwoon Kim. David A. Engelman. Cheryl Rose Rodriguez.
You got a card? I don't know your name, so you're going to have to give me a card. We might not give you a degree. I know, no.
Okay, right. Yeah. Richard Kita Taratani Cruz. Eric Simon Colton. Nicholas J. Russo. Jessica Davis. Stephen J. Panas. Lauren Barone. Georgian Tensi. Besnik Jekovic. Nicholas DeFazio. Mohammed Sadiq Ibrahim. I know. Zainab Afalabi. Brian M. Warm. Huang Yuan. Hannah Bander. Emily Ridings. Angelica Naruski. Mayor Kaur. Miles Edward Burbank. Peter Michael Russo. Daniel Joseph Catalina. Spencer Henry Kevin Luth. Timothy Peter Metias. Jack Thomas Sullivan. Evan Thomas Muchnicki. Thomas Tiernan. Dylan Steve. Joseph Brandon Rushton. Jeffrey Thomas Motz. Yifan Hay. I can't read your writing. Min Kyu Jung. Yin Ing Shin Sun. Chun Glong Mao. Austin Lee. Michael Huang. Wong Yun Hio. Austin Fasano. Huanya Zhang. John Deng. Devin Lin. Rachana Tapa. Mustafa Ahmed Salem. Daniel Janae Christian. Tony John Ying Wu. Nicholas Anthony Mandela. Jacob I. Zoll. Puneet Kapoor. Veronica Noel Klein. Anna Lee. Julia Elise Boyle. Nicole Rebecca Zarzadeh. Ariella Naomi Gomez.
At this time, we will recognize the accomplishments from the School of Management's May 2 dual degree program. Dean Dillon, please join me for the presentation of our baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Management's May 2 dual degree program.
This year marks the 12th graduating class from Binghamton University's Middle Eastern Technical University Dual Diploma Program. President Stenger, as Dean of the School of Management, I'm pleased to present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their baccalaureate degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty. Will the students from the dual degree program please rise? Will the marshals please direct the METU dual diploma candidates to the platform so that they all may receive recognition for their academic achievement.
Zeynep Mina Karakan. Ayşe Selvi Aksu. Saim Necati Gizer. Nihan Akgöl. Nur Erkan. Cansu Apaydın. Buket Yeşiloğlu. Egemen Aydınay. Begüm Eylül Moğol Koç. Aylin Baykal. Aziz Berker Şuşut. Kutay Karaca. Mustafa Güler.
Will all baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? President Stenger, I'm honored to present to you these candidates for the baccalaureate degree by the university.
For those who have successfully completed all degree requirements, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, I confer on each of you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges accompanying it. On behalf of the Binghamton University community, I congratulate you all on this well-earned accomplishment. As is customary, upon conferral of the baccalaureate degree, you may now move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, partners, and friends, I present to you the Binghamton University School of Management graduating class of 2019.
Would everyone please rise? Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we sing the Binghamton University alma mater. We invite everyone to join in singing the refrain and second verse. The lyrics may be found on the back cover of the commencement program.
In the rolling hills of Binghamton, 'neath ever-changing skies, where two gently flowing rivers meet, we form our cherished ties. Oh, Binghamton, we carry thee with us for all our time, and through us individually, forever may you shine. Together we spend these years, united in our aim. Through our bold pursuit of excellence, we proudly bear your name. Oh, Binghamton, we carry thee with us for all our time, and through us individually, forever may you shine. Forever may you
The spring commencement proceedings of the State University of New York at Binghamton are now concluded. We kindly ask the audience to remain seated for the academic recessional. Once the academic recessional is completed, please exit as soon as you are able. We also ask you to exercise caution in leaving the building in light of the storms that are rolling through. Thank you.